Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. We are still looking at Bitcoin, and after this huge red bearish candlestick to the downside, I still believe that we will continuing down. But where do we find our entries and how do we benefit of this bearish market that we do have right now? So we do have to look at the lower time frames to find our entries. In this video, I'm actually gonna show you exactly where we are selling the market. We do have this little downtrend on the lower time frames that we are taking benefit of. So right now we just have to wait and see if the markets will continue to the downside and how do we take our second entry. The overall picture, we are still in a uptrend, but right now we are selling the market based off this huge candle right here. Continue watching this video. I'm going to show you exactly where you can buy or where you can sell the market. We're continuing with Bitcoin right now, and Bitcoin haven't done anything special more than going sideways. And remember, I told you guys that, and now we're looking at the 15 and 30 minutes chart, and we usually we're taking the entry of a 15. We can also go down to 5 minutes, but that's not something I'm gonna go through right now. But I told you guys that if the market is breaking in this zone that we're having right here, and that is the 45103, if the market would break this zone, come back up and retest it, then we would have been selling the market around this area. Well, the market never showed us what I just showed you. The market never broke this area. It never came back up again and retested it. The market closed inside of this box that I'm having. You can see here that we do have a candlestick on the lower time frames on the 15 that the market did close below. But if we are going to the higher time frames, you can see that this doji candle just closed inside of it, and that's what I'm looking at. When I see a market, when I see a candlestick closing like this, I'm not selling anything. I'm not doing anything at all. So this was actually very good that it became like this, so I can show you how to not do it. This is very, very important because you need confirmations that the market actually is breaking to the downside. So I want the market to break in and then come back up again, and at that point if we are seeing rejections to the upside, we are selling the market. But that never happened. What I took the Fibonacci from this high right here, and that is 47322 to the low, and that is 45079. And when we are taking our Fibonacci at that level, we do see this 50 and 61% that levels that we are having, and that is between 46472 and that is 46200. What I wanted the market to do, and it's actually doing it right now, I wanted the market to come into this Fibonacci level right here, show me some rejection, and then we could sell the market. Just because the market never broke to the upside, came to the Fibonacci level that I was talking about yesterday, and that was this one, and that's from 51077 from the low, that's 46490. So I told you guys, the market would break to the upside, it would also retest all of these supports that we do have here around this area. Never came back, it never came up there. So I mean, that's okay, the market shows us something else. So I've actually waited the whole day for the market to come in here. I never sold anything. I wanted the market to come back down again and then come back to the Fibonacci levels. And right here, we could have taken a sell limit right here. So when the market came into this area, we could have sold the market. We could also have a sell stop right here, so the market would have been activated right now. So this is perfect. So I still believe that we will continue. I do believe that this week right here is something the market will fill before it continues to the upside. It also can come back down here, as I was talking about yesterday. I'm basing that of the Fibonacci levels on the weekly time frames. So I do have it from the low here, and that's 31536 to the high, and that is 51832. So I do believe the market will continue to the downside. And if we're looking at the day, we do have a doji right here. So if we do have a doji, the next day it could potentially come up a bit also. But I do believe that we are still we're still going down. I only base that on price action and how I can read the candlesticks. And so I strongly believe the market will continue to the downside. If someone did miss a trade like this, you can definitely, if the market will continue, you can definitely do the things that I told you yesterday, to wait and see when the market is actually breaking, come back up, retest this area, and then we can sell the market. And our target will be on the weekly Fibonacci levels, and that is 41714. We can also use these. The first target you can take off of the Fibonacci level is 44568, and the second one is 43420, and the third one is 42419. So these are the targets that you can have. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 targets. That means that you're putting in 4 orders, and when this is taken, you still have three orders left. When the second one is taken out, you still have 2 orders left, and when you have the third one, you still have 1 orders left. And that's a very good thing to do, is that you are cutting your orders into multiple ones. Instead of having 1 order taking all of these, you'll earn more money while taking 1, 2, 3, 4. My stop loss above this area, and that's 47751. You can see on the 15 minutes that it's actually making lower high, so lower high, lower high, lower high, and the market is continuing to the downside, and that's exactly what we want right now. This is a very easy way for you to lose a lot of money, because I do believe a lot of people thought the market would go up from here, but yeah, it didn't. So if you did have a stop loss around this area, you would have been taking out of this. If you would have taken your stop loss below this one, well, that's huge. That's a huge stop loss. I believe Bitcoin will continuing to the downside. I don't believe the market will break this low that we are having right here. I do not believe that. I just believe that we are having a pullback, and that's very natural for the market to do. And that's the only thing the market is doing. When it's an uptrend, well, the market needs to come back down again, collect orders, and then continue to the upside. And same thing if we are in a downtrend, the market needs to go down, comes back up, collecting orders, and then continue to the downside. So the thing we need to know is when the pullback is done. And that's why I'm breaking it down to the lower time frames. But when the market does look like this is perfect. This is such a perfect way to trade the market. This is what we want the market to do. We want the market to just spike to the upside or to the downside, and after that we're taking the benefits of where the pullback is. Look at the higher time frames. If we were looking at the daily, we can also see that we might just come down and retest this high that we did have right here. I do believe that. We can see how it looks on the 2-day. We can also take it down here. Yeah, so this is the target, and the target is perfect. Target is perfect because you have the 61% right here, and that is this is the previous resistance that we did have in May and June, and you have the 50% on the Fibonacci, and that's retesting in July and the 1st of August. I do believe the market will come back down here, and after this we'll just see what's happening, and then it continue to the upside. But this is gonna take a few weeks, I think, or a couple of days at least, before the market reach this area. But also the market can continue to the upside. That's why we're following price all the time. So I'm never gonna say the market will come back down here. I cannot say that. I just following candlestick patterns against levels, support, resistance zones. That's what I'm following. But if the market will break to the upside, it has to break this level that we do have here, and that is 47501. And after that, we definitely want a retest and see that the market is giving us some rejections, and then we can buy the market. We are in a sideways market. We do have a little trend line here that we can take. So yeah, this is what I see. I see the market coming back down. If it's not doing that, I definitely want the market to break this resistance that we did have here. As I just told you, break to the upside, comes back down, retest it, continue up. Also, we are combining those. We are combining the candlestick patterns from the higher time frames to the lower time frames. So definitely, when you do have a huge candlestick like this, you do not want to buy the market. If you think that the market will continue to the upside, you're not buying right after a candlestick like this, because you want to see what the market is doing. You don't have to sell anything, even if we are in an uptrend, but definitely don't buy right away after this just because you think the market will continue to the upside. No way. It did fill the half of the wick. So right now we just have to wait and see. The market is not giving us anything special more than I see the market will come back down a little bit more. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see each other tomorrow, and I hope that Bitcoin have done some good things. Obviously right now we want the market to come back down a little bit more. Have a great day, trade with risk management, and we see each other tomorrow. Bye.